wealthiest and famous in professional sports comes with a price. People will do whatever it takes to criticize you, take away your shine, or in some cases, rob you of money you rightfully earned. For LeBron James, he's no stranger to this. From a lawsuit coming for posting a picture of himself to being sued for his own tattoos. Somebody even claimed to be his dad to steal $4 million from him. LeBron has seen it all. Okay, imagine this. You post a picture of yourself for all your friends and family to see on Facebook or Instagram. Then, boom, you get hit with a lawsuit. Who would have thought? Well, obviously not LeBron, but that's what happened. After the Lakers beat the Heat in December, LeBron posted a picture of himself on Facebook from the game, which started a whole media frenzy and a lawsuit against James. According to the court documents obtained by The Blast, photographer Stephen Mitchell was suing LeBron James and his companies, Uninterrupted Digital Ventures and LRMR Ventures LLC. In a statement, Mitchell said, "This is an action for copyright infringement under Section 501 of the Copyright Act. This action arises out of defendant's unauthorized reproduction and public display of a copyrighted photograph of NBA basketball player LeBron James during a professional basketball game against the Miami Heat, owned and registered by Mitchell, a professional photographer." James, or the staff who runs his Facebook page, apparently thought so highly of Mitchell's photo that they posted a version of it for public viewing on December 14th. The Facebook post is still up. It has attracted more than 1,400 likes, has generated 61 comments, and has been shared more than 92 times. Mitchell seeks damages that would reflect profits, income, receipts, and other benefits derived by James and his co-defendants, or, in the alternative, damages of up to $150,000 per infringement. Imagine getting some ink on your skin that you were extremely passionate about, but then the tattoo artist sues you for representing it. This is exactly what happened to LeBron. What all started in 2016 is finally coming to light recently when Solid Oak Sketches, which claimed to own copyrights to tattoo designs on several NBA players, including James, filed its lawsuit in early 2016. The plaintiff targeted video game publisher Take-Two Interactive over allegedly unauthorized reproductions of those tattoo designs in the NBA 2K franchise. Solid Oak was able to get past the motion to dismiss, which led to discovery and even a declaration by James himself where he said, "Always thought I had the right to license what I look like to other people for various merchandise, television appearances, and other types of creative works, like video games." The judge said defendants are entitled as a matter of law to summary judgment dismissing plaintiff's copyright infringement claim because no reasonable trier of fact could find the tattoos as they appear in NBA 2K to be substantially similar to the tattoo designs licensed to Solid Oak. The tattoos only appear on the players upon whom they are inked, which is just 3 out of over 400 available players. The undisputed factual record shows that average gameplay is unlikely to include the players with the tattoos, and that even when such players are included, the display of the tattoos is small and indistinct, appearing as rapidly moving visual features of rapidly moving figures in groups of player figures. Furthermore, the tattoos are not featured on any of the game's marketing materials. It turns out LeBron was correct when he said he had the right to look how he wants in a game, as the judge dismissed the case with no money being paid to anyone. We all know that LeBron recently started a media company named Uninterrupted. In early 2020, the media company, as well as Nike and Disney, are under fire after being sued by Game Plan Incorporated, a non-profit youth organization located in Maryland. Game Plan had sued LeBron and 2 other companies for using the slogan "More than an athlete," which LeBron has said for years. TMZ Sports reported that Game Plan said they have used the slogan "I am more than an athlete" since 2016 and received a trademark for it in 2018. They're seeking at least $33 million in profits made from its use by other companies. In a statement released from Uninterrupted, they told TMZ Sports, the complaint filed by Game Plan today is meritless and contains numerous factual inaccuracies. Uninterrupted owns prior rights in and to the More Than an Athlete trademark. Game Plan says that LeBron was inspired by the slogan when he saw shirts worn by Game Plan staff members at a 2017 NBA game in Washington, D.C., when they were taking pictures with John Wall. The exact words from the lawsuit are, "The attendance at the game gave Game Plan tremendous exposure as it was able to gain attention from John Wall in front of his peers, including arguably the most famous athlete in the world, as a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers at the time, LeBron James." The organization also said James then took ownership of the phrase via Uninterrupted and made made deals with Nike, ESPN, and the NBA 2K video game series without trademark permission. Nike also released a statement backing up LeBron when they said, "I am more than an athlete" is a phrase that sums up LeBron's incredible life story while inspiring others to strive for greatness. In 2018, it was proven that LeBron's thoughts aren't even safe from court action. A man was claiming that LeBron James and his business associates stole the idea of a video series set in a barbershop. A Michigan businessman had filed a lawsuit to federal court alleging trademark issues over James's The Shop web series, airing on his uninterrupted platform. The lawsuit, filed in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan, was brought by a man named Lebron.king Jenkins, who owns a Detroit business called The Social Club. He describes his business as a dual-purpose barbershop and content studio, whose mission, in addition to providing haircuts, is to support cultural discussion, building community, personal growth, and diversity. Out of his business, Jackson claims that he developed a concept known as Shop Talk, a program where guests consist of local and national celebrities who share their business success stories and other insights while getting their haircut. Jackson says he started pitching the idea to advertisers after it began garnering local and national attention, and he filed the trademark for Shop Talk through his company, Adventure Enterprises, in February 2016. In the lawsuit, Jackson claims he began discussing the idea of a barbershop video series in 2014 with Cree Nix, an uninterrupted employee listed as a co-defendant along with James and his business partner Maverick Carter. These discussions lasted until 2016, when the first episode of The Shop began streaming on James's website. After asking about what was happening, Jackson says he was told by an associate of the defendants that the show was a one-time thing and that the associate expressed remorse about the situation. However, 2 more episodes of The Shop have aired since, even though Jackson sent the defendants a cease and desist letter in 2017. Jackson is asking that a judge prohibit James from making future episodes of The Shop and is asking that James and his reps pay him any profits made from the show, as well as damages from the trademark infringement. LeBron and his team sent out a statement saying, "The company sought a payment 8 months ago, and we told them their claim was ridiculous, and they disappeared. They clearly saw the media around the University of Alabama story and saw an opportunity for a publicity stunt." As we all know, LeBron didn't have a significant father figure growing up in the struggle of his childhood, but it's safe to say that didn't hold him back whatsoever. It more so motivated him. But being worth billions of dollars, many people would love to be the father of a son like that, and some went as far as taking things to court to try and rack in some of James's millions. Over the past 17 seasons, many men have claimed LeBron as their son. Many of these people have claimed him, likely for financial gain, but one man recently sued him for simply being his son. In July 2010, Lester Stovall decided to pursue a $4 million lawsuit against James and his mother Gloria James on the grounds of fraud, defamation, and misrepresentation. In the lawsuit, he claims that he didn't know she was 15 years old while he was 29. Stovall claims that Gloria informed him several months later that she was pregnant. More than 2 decades after that, he voiced that he had contacted her in 2007 because of what he believed similar physical traits that he and LeBron had. Stovall also claimed that during the phone call to Gloria, she stated she never met him, but a few days after the phone call, James took a DNA test that the results showed he wasn't his father. Stovall stated that he believes Gloria and LeBron had tampered with the test. After the case went to court and was dismissed, U.S. District Judge Colleen Kohler-Coterly backed her reasoning for the decision based on several problems raised in Stovall's lawsuit. That included a failure to show any actual damages from either LeBron or Gloria James. The judge said, apparently, Stovall believes that companies are willing to pay him for being the father of LeBron James. However, any such recovery would be wholly speculative. If you've enjoyed